Let's head to the crypto space now and see what's happening. I remember this time yesterday we had a green board and we're celebrating that, but did we celebrate too soon? Well, I think looking at the numbers, we're still within that area. So we see Bitcoin at $92,709.99. In 24 hours, it's lost more than 1%. So it's a reverse of the color here, even though the numbers are still looking encouraging compared to what we've had in the last few weeks. Ethereum is 1,075, XRP, and all of that. But so some news also in the crypto space. For instance, Trump crypto yesterday, the price of Donald Trump's cryptocurrency soared after the president promised to host 2 special events for its top investors. And the website for Trump memecoin says its 220 biggest holders will be invited to a private gala dinner with the president. That's supposed to happen May 22, and they describe it as most exclusive invitation in the world. Now, according to crypto trading platform Coinbase, Trump jumped by 70%. So, I mean, for some investors who lost out, you know, at that early days of the Trump coin, were you able to get in and make some of your profits or recover some of that? I wonder. So that's it. Trump crypto soars as the president offers dinner to top holders. I wonder what conversations will be going on there. Well, I guess I just have to be patient with time. Yeah, we will hear about what they discuss there. Then there's also the other story. Bitcoin is decoupling from the U.S. stock market and starting to trade more like precious metals in another signal of Bitcoin's growing role as a safe haven asset against global economic disruption. Did we really see Bitcoin act as a hedge this time? Maybe next time. I think we also have another one. Bitcoin acting less Nasdaq, more like gold. And then Nvidia excludes crypto companies from inception program. Nvidia has clarified that cryptocurrency-related companies are not eligible for its inception accelerator program. The program is open to startups founded within the last 10 years, but consulting firms, cloud service providers, distributors, and public listed companies are excluded. Let's talk to Gilbert now and find out what he thinks about all of this. Hi, Gilbert. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, greetings, Mrs. Cindy. Great to be here.
Yes, I don't think you're one of those meme coin fans, but I mean, I think some people recovered a bit of their funds when Trump coin recovered a bit yesterday.
Well, you know, meme is part of the game in the cryptocurrency market, but I have an investment strategy that does not allow me go fully in crypto because, you know, meme promises very high returns. But the thing is that, you know, the higher the returns, also the higher the risks. And while some more traditional investors try to stay away from meme, I think that the kind of returns meme promises, it's not much of a smart thing to stay away from meme. So what personally I do is that I have 2% of my portfolio which I only allocate to meme. And I do it this way so that in case it go as planned, you know, then I have, you know, a very, very satisfactory return. But then if it does not go as planned, I know that, okay, that was a particular amount of money I did put for my fund bucket. So the strategy I apply is I have a percentage of my portfolio that is meant for fun. It's in my fund bucket list and not a core part of my portfolio. That has always been my approach to meme.
Yeah, so trying to eat your cake and have it, that's what you're trying to do, Gilbert. But I mean, this is a Bitcoin decoupling, you know, from stocks and being seen as a risk asset or as an edge at a time like this when we know that investors are looking for where to hide from all of the uncertainty. How do you see this?
Okay, so Bitcoin has always been seen as a risk-on asset, and this is because of how it has always moved. You know, it moved alongside with stock. But it's a good thing to see decoupling, and this is actually something that investors has looked forward to. Even earlier this month, it was trading alongside with the S&P 500, but it's moving differently now. Even when stock is going down, it happens to still be going up and even outperforming the S&P 500 and Nasdaq right now. Though it hasn't caught up yet with gold, which is the leading safe haven asset, but this means one thing. It means that investors are beginning to see Bitcoin as a safe haven, probably obviously even due to the trade, Fed's independence, and personally, I think exhaustion of investors. Investors want to get back into risks, but they don't want risks that are tied to earning. And if you look as well, we have a president that loves Bitcoin. He's a Bitcoiner, and regulation is becoming more clear. And I think this is what's happening, and Bitcoin is growing, and investors are beginning to see Bitcoin as something that holds value and not just something that they could trade alongside with the trend, depending on how macroeconomics is going.
Yeah, Gilbert. Well, I'll let you go now, but please, I need to talk to you after the program. So you tell me how to get the invite to that Donald Trump's very tight
the party.
I want to go to that dinner, so please. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me.